Um, Glad to have all of you all here today, even though we used to have it in campus, but nowadays we're having it outside. Thank you for making the effort to come all the way out, so especially the juniors. Hi! Hello! Sorry, very awkward. Okay, so the theme for our year is Seek, Believe, Live, and it is based on the theme verse. Next slide. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29 was the theme. This is a very important verse to each and every one of us, because how often do we really truly seek God? Really truly seek Him? And what is it that you seek when you seek something? Okay, seek can be another word for seek is to search or to find or to look. When you look for someone, something, what do you really look for? And if you look for a person, what is it that you really trying to get? Is it their physique, their physical what? Is it just their hair you want? Is it just their breath, their sound? Okay, getting very weird now. But I mean, when you seek someone, when you look for something, when you look for someone, ultimately you look for the core of the person, and usually it's the heart. And as you seek the Lord, seek His heart, seek the depths of Him, and know who He really is. Aww, so nicely I did it, you cannot see. So do we really know what God is like? And I ask this question because so often, once we have an idea about God, we think like, okay lah, God is like that lah. God is Father, God is big, God is Almighty. God saved me from my sins. Enough. Full stop. We never seek further. You know how when the best analogy, the best example to give you is like your parents probably, or if you get married to someone, is that you're constantly finding out new things about the person. Your parents probably, you wonder like, hey, why they all like that now? How can they possibly get married? Like how would they be if they, in the beginning, how did they actually fall in love? And there were so many different things about themselves that pulled them together, that later on when they got married and they found out new things. Every day you learn something new about someone. Every day you learn to hate something. Every day you learn to love something. You change as well. It's not that God is someone that changes, but God has so many aspects of Him. And as you continue to read God's word, you will realize that God is so very jealous. God says that there is no one like me. God but God says ironic things about idols. You bake food with the wood that you use, then after that the leftover wood you make into an idol and then you bow down. Very ironic, right? Like, so weird. You sit on the chair, later on you make into a doll, then after that you bow down. So God has so many aspects to Him. He loves us. God is love. And God loves people. God wants us to love our neighbors. God wants us to make disciples. God wants us to seek Him and to know Him, to really know Him. Can we really say that we know God fully and utterly? Every day there's something new that we learn about God. Yeah. So then I found this verse after the theme verse. It says, I publicly proclaim bold promises. This is what the Lord says. I do not whisper obscurities in some dark corner. I would not have told the people of Israel to seek me if I could not be found. I, the Lord, speak only what is true and declare only what is right. The Lord speaks a lot about Himself, especially in the book of Isaiah. And when I found this verse, I was like, wow. You tell us to seek You, and you tell us that if I ask You to seek Me, of course I will be there. Why would I not be there? Why would I not show myself? I ask You to seek Me because You will find Me. You will find Me. And it's a promise. So, this is the belief part. That you seek Him and you believe Him. You believe that you will find Him. You believe His truths. You believe that, yes, Jesus did die for my sins. And you believe that He is so much more and He gives you so much more in life. And the objectives of our sidang this year is to be equipped with the Word. The objectives mean the objectives that we would like to achieve lah. So we would like everyone to be equipped with the Word, to to, as the verse says, put on salvation as your helmet and the sword of Spirit, the Word of God. And that for us to be empowered by discipleship, so we will encourage one another, build each other up, journeying with each other, growing with one another, and then to shine for God's glory ultimately. So let your light shine before others. So these are many, many things, but we'll go through it with you, with all the activities that we have, and personally as well, not only just as PKA, but personally. And then the faith aspect comes in. Live in faith. Live in faith means not only believing the faith, but living it out every day, making the decisions that prove that you have this faith. There's this thing I wanted to share with everyone, and I told God that I will definitely share it if it were given to me. And how many of you all got hostels? Nicely raise your hand. Be proud. Be very proud. Yes, you got hostels. Finally. Okay. Good job on you. Pat on the back. And I thought it would be so easy to get hostel. I mean, not so easy, but like I'll try lah, and I'll send letter. And last year they'll give me lah. First appeal went away. Second appeal went away. And by the third one, I was truly and utterly really heartbroken really lah. Because I mean after all our preparations and after this thing why not me? Everybody else in the list got it. I saw the list. Everybody else got it. Why not me? I had enough matric, my CST points, and yeah, I wrote the letter lah, basically saying I have skin condition, and I didn't get it, and I was truly utterly heartbroken. And I told God that why? Asked God why, and I said that at the end of the day, I'll have faith still, and if you didn't give me, then it's fine. But I would really like it. I would really like to stay here. I would really like to be around to serve and to always be around to serve. And the day itself, after breaking down, then my fellow friend Mariana suddenly messages and say, "Oh, would you like a room? My dad told me I don't need one already, so I can give to you." Then I'm like, my goodness. All the tears fully come out already. Then they really and I'm like, okay, don't know what to say. Me and Diane don't know what to say. And it's a roundabout way lah of blessing me. And in the end, I got to stay with my good friend Diane in the same block, and it's her final semester. And truly, I thank God for it lah. There are other things that I would like to say, so that is a testimony. Being here as a president as well. And I would just like to tell you all that the faith part, the seeking, is an effort. The believing is a step. The faith is a continuous walk. You continually take faith, even if it's so hard, even if it disappoints you constantly, even if you have to wait so long, you take it. It is not a sprint, it is a long marathon, and you don't stop. It keeps you persevere, and you have faith. You have faith in Christ for the plans that you have in your life. So that is basically it. To seek, believe, and live. And we really hope that this inspires you in your walk with God. That it will touch your heart and make you think that I really want to seek God, and I really want to find Him. Because I will. You will. And as you do that, you believe, take faith. And yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.